Welcome back to the Post TV. I'm Cole Patterson, Director of Multimedia here at the Post.
And I'm Donovan Hunt, Assistant Director of Multimedia.
We have a lot in store for you this week on the Post TV.
We will showcase a vintage vendor market, a look at our new content from our Weed Edition, and of course information from the previous and future fest.
Last weekend, we saw two fests here in Athens, that being Congo Fest on Friday and High Fest on Saturday. Reporter Jack Beeler was out prowling the streets to see if fest-goers were really smarter than a fifth grader.
Who is on the $20 bill?
I'm not helping you with this. If I have to help you with this.
Dude, I honestly, God, I cannot tell you right now.
Thomas Jefferson.
I thought he's on, it's Ben Franklin. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson. That sounds about right.
Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah, that sounds right.
That is incorrect. It is Andrew Jackson. Second question, what is the most common gas in the atmosphere?
Oh, well, this is nitrogen.
No, I think it's hydrogen.
I don't think it is.
I think. Hi.
I feel like it's a trick question.
I know it's not. It's hydrogen.
Hydrogen. I would go hydrogen.
Are we all in agreement?
Hydrogen. Yeah, final answer.
It is nitrogen, unfortunately. Which cardinal direction does the sun rise in?
Rises in the east, sets in the west.
Heck yeah, it does. Rises in the east, one of one. It's going to be a spelling question, okay? All right. Don't overthink it. I need you to spell the word 12th.
12th. TWELTH.
There's an F in there. You missed that one. I'm sorry. Right after the L, before the T. What is the third planet from the sun?
I'm very educated.
Earth. We're going to go with Earth?
It's Earth.
All right, that is correct. The first one is Earth. They're one of one right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
How many faces are there on a cylinder?
There's two faces on a cylinder.
There are two faces on a cylinder. 2 of 2. Hi, I'm Jack Beeler. I'm with the Post, and I'm here with
Donovan Hunt.
Cole Patterson.
Cole and Donovan. What is the longest river in the United States?
The Colorado River.
I'm going to say the Mississippi.
Both are incorrect. It is the Missouri River.
Wow, Jack, that's really cool.
That was really great.
Anyway.
Upcycle and Athens Thrift Store held a vintage vendor market this past Sunday, April 15th. Vendors sold secondhand clothes and art in the parking lot outside of the thrift store. Its goal is to promote sustainability and give local artists and creatives an opportunity to vend. There were many tables full of their wares.
We talk a lot about fast fashion and clothing, but no one's talking about fast decorator fashion. As an artist, I have felt increasingly uncomfortable with the idea of using virgin materials when all of these things are going to landfills.
Wanted to give other people an opportunity to come post up in our parking lot, and it's just a nice opportunity with low pressure to come vend.
Hannah Epler, Upcycle employee, said they are planning on doing multiple events like this over the summer. In February, Buddy's Weed Lounge opened on 10 Court Street. Here's reporter Owen McDermott with a feature on the new bar.
With many states across the nation decriminalizing and legalizing marijuana, lots of new business opportunities have opened in uncharted areas for entrepreneurs. One man has taken this opportunity to expand his brand and keep his business booming.
This is Buddy's Lounge. I actually have 2 other stores. One's on IUP's campus, Indiana University, Pennsylvania, and then one on WVU's campus in Morgantown.
Connected to Big Mama's Burritos, Buddy's is the first CBD, THC, and HHC exclusive shop in Athens where customers are not legally required to have a medical marijuana card.
I came out here kind of with the idea that I would do the same thing that I've done there and create a lounge aspect under the guidance of the 2018 Federal Farm Bill. And it's been a really good opening out here so far. It has probably been the most successful opening yet.
Buddy's offers a variety of products such as cartridges, edibles, beverages, flour, and concentrates, all containing less than 0.3% dry weight of Delta-9 THC, keeping them in line with the Farm Bill.
Such a large lack of regulation in this industry so far, and that has created a very bastardized name in this industry. And what we've proven at now 3 campuses is that there's a way to do things right. And whenever people come in here, it's a much more welcoming environment. It's more like something that you'd see in one of the legal states like Colorado, Michigan, Nevada, etc. But we break it down to people to let them know that there's a huge safety aspect here that isn't exactly available at all these other stores.
Being a new business in Athens, Buddy's main goal is to keep their customers safe and happy.
The big thing that we're most proud of here are the quality controlled aspects and the knowledge and education that we give every single person whenever they walk in, because if you say you've never been here, we tell you to take a seat and then we go through exactly what we're about.
Nothing else like this in Athens, nothing compares. They got so much variety in their products. It's a comfortable environment, good people.
OU held its 5th annual Music Industry Summit on April 5th and 6th. The 2-day conference included various keynotes and panels with guests such as musician Talib Kweli, music supervisor Maggie Phillips, and TikTok artist MXM Tune. The conference also provided mentor sessions with industry professionals for attendees to meet with and learn from.
13-year-olds, I think you have a very small sense of who you are as a
So I think about is
you don't see the artist value. So guess what? I just cut the wheat from the shaft. Now
still a part of what you created, but takes it into a place that you made.
My job to educate people to that. As far as
is your obstacle course, rock the beat turns and I see
my path into internship, it was a quick one.
Now, here's a message from Thread Magazine.
So Thread Magazine is a publication here on campus specializing in fashion and culture, and it just brings a ton of people together who are interested in fashion from all over campus. We have stylists, fashion students, photographers, writers, designers, almost anything you can think of here.
On Wednesday, April 19th, OU's Variant magazine held their largest fashion show to date. Showcasing designs by local artist, head of Variant styling Katie Johnson came up with the idea. The event did not have an official theme, as Johnson's intention was to highlight the student model's own personal brand.
At our very first executive meeting, I went up to our editor-in-chief and was like, I've never been in here before. Do you guys typically do a fashion show? I feel like that's kind of my alley if I'm going to be styling for you guys.
Make sure to keep an eye out for Variant Magazine's future events. Now, here's Molly Wilson with a little bit more on Editorial.
Thanks, Cole. Hi, Bobcats, and happy Friday. This week, the Post ran its first ever 420 edition. This edition featured several weed-related stories. Read more about the legality of weed, Buddy's Lounge in Athens, and a day in the life of a weed dealer online and in our paper all around campus. Earlier in the week, the Post ran its regular editorial content. From stories about fest and tax season, we had it all. Check out all those stories and more at thepostathens.com, and be sure to pick up that weed issue all around campus. Over to you, Kendall.
Thanks, Molly. The MAC title for baseball is still up for grabs, as there are only 5 weeks left in the season. Kent State is currently #1 in the MAC, and Ohio is ranked #2, as they swept Toledo and took one away from Central Michigan. But they have yet to face Kent State. Ohio will take a series this weekend against Indiana, which will show if they're truly able to handle the last half of their season. Senior baseball player Alex Finney could not step into his role as catcher this season due to his torn labrum, but he still found success in contributing as a designated hitter and a utility player. Reagan Farmer, a player on the OU softball team, is in the Honors Tutorial College, is a member of Ohio University's Student Senate, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and she is now OU's Student Treasurer-elect. Farmer has added depth to the Bobcats roster this season in her position at first base and as her bat has exploded. Farmer is a perfect example of a driven and passionate student athlete. For more on sports, check out thepostathens.com.
Thanks, Kendall. On Tuesday, Alpha Gamma Delta served the masses quesadillas at their yearly AG Dias. Here's reporter Cole Patterson with the story.
The Alpha Gamma Delta sorority hosted its second annual AG Dias on the sunny afternoon of Tuesday, April 18th.
This is an event that we do every year in the springtime, which is really nice because then the weather's nice when we're doing it, so we can play cornhole outside and have some more outreach activities rather than just selling the quesadillas.
Although AGD does numerous things to support their mission of fighting hunger in Southeast Ohio, AG Dias is certainly a highlighted event.
AG Dias is really important for us because it helps aid in campus outreach. So not only do we get to come together as a sisterhood to work towards our philanthropy, but also we have the opportunity to work with other organizations and other sororities on campus, and we can all come together to be one big group and support fighting hunger in Athens.
Cheese quesadillas with the side of salsa and sour cream were sold for just $6.
$6 quesadillas!
With all proceeds going to a good cause.
Really good.
All the proceeds go to our philanthropy fighting hunger. So we support literally any food pantry around Athens and then also nationwide. So through Meals on Wheels, Feeding America. It's cool that we get to do this in Athens since Athens is the second poorest county in Ohio. It's nice that we get to help out our community as well.
Palmer Place and Palmer Fest are almost here. Here's a quick preview of what is to come.
Oh, it's you.
Graduate 2018, what's up, DJ Thanks for watching this week's show. Be sure to tune in next week for Season 1's finale.
Until then, we'll see you later, Bobcats.